was on the 4th of July. My uncle, full of patriotism he was, he opened his mouth to hurrah, and a rocket went right down his throat. I had another uncle, too. He was kind of a spare uncle. And he went to the dentist one day, a certain Dr. Twishmaker, to have his tooth out. The doctor pulled on his tooth, but it wouldn't come out. But my uncle's right leg come up. Doctor said, "What are you doing that for?" My uncle says, "I can't help it. So you come back at the end of the week, I'll take care of you." Well, during the week, the dentist invented a new instrument that combined the properties of the lever, the wedge, the screw, the hammer, and the inclined plane. My uncle came back and sat in the chair. One turn of the crank, out come his tooth. Its roots were hooked to my uncle's right big toe. It extracted his whole skeleton. Had to send him home in a pillowcase. I was walking along up there in the mining fields, and I saw this giant hole in the ground. Well, I got my curiosity up. So I picked up a stone and threw it down the hole, and I listened. And I didn't hear anything. So I picked up a bigger rock, and I threw it down the hole, and I listened. I didn't hear anything. So finally, I picked up a railroad tie and dragged it over, and I threw the railroad tie down the hole. And I listened. I never heard a thing. Well, just a few seconds later, to my surprise, from out of the bushes comes running a goat and jumps right in that hole. Now, isn't that amazing? I'd never seen anything in my life like that. Well, in just a few minutes, there was a gentleman that walked by. He says, "Pardon me," he says, "I wonder if I can trouble you for a minute." I said, "What's the matter?" He said, you haven't seen a goat running around here, have you?" I said, "Well, stranger, you should mention it, but just not more than 2 minutes ago, a goat come running out of the bushes and jumped right in that hole there." I said, "Well, that couldn't have been my goat. I left mine tied up to a railroad tie." Well, I guess I got his goat. Guess I got yours, too. Well, now, it's time to go. My feet are tired, and you are tired. I came in 1835 with Halley's Comet. It's coming again pretty soon. I hope to go out with it. It will be one of the greatest disappointments of my life if I don't go out with Halley's Comet. The Almighty has said, no doubt, now, herein are two indefinable freaks. They came in together, and they must go out together. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Well, thank you, and good night.